Hey there, storytellers. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a different location instead of my office. Today's video is going to be a slightly different, as you can see from location. I am not at home. I am currently at the public library, of course wearing a mask for safety, because what better place to do some writing prep than at a place filled with books. My focus for October has been Vlogoween. As you can tell, I've been pumping out the videos, but I've neglected my writing, and November is NaNoWRIMO month, National Novel Writing Month, and I decided, hey, what better time to finish that novel I mentioned months ago than during NaNoWRIMO. So come November, I'll be shifting my focus from videos. I'll still be putting some out once a week, but I will be shifting my focus to finishing a novel that I have started. I have mentioned this novel on my channel before, so if you want to hear what I said about it then, you can go ahead and click the card up here to get a little bit more of my initial take on my plans for this novel. I have obviously not probably stuck to whatever it is I said. I don't remember what I said, so I should probably rewatch it as well. I still don't want to reveal too much in case the plot changes, but the story is a contemporary novel following a high school junior the summer before her senior year. So she's getting ready to really embrace and discover who she is, and she's going to start to learn to live her life the way that is truest to herself and not be influenced by people so much. It is a sort of coming-of-age journey, if you will. I have actually started this novel, and I am a decent chunk in. I've got the first 5 chapters done. I am sort of right at that point where I'm getting to the middle of the rising action, getting ready to set up all the things that need to be in play for the climax. I do actually have an outline at home for it, a sort of rough one, just hitting the major plot points that I wanted to make sure I didn't miss. Nothing sort of formal. It's just on Post-its. I can move it around if I don't like where they're placed. I also have a document that sort of asks the big questions about the narrator, the journey they're going on, their motivations, the thing that sort of throws a wrench at them, and the sort of antagonist when there isn't that sort of fantasy antagonist villain that you expect in a story. In a more formal outline capacity, I do have notes and outlines written down for chapters 6 through 8, so when I do get back to picking it up, I'll just need to reread all that stuff that I already have just to get myself back into my own world, and then I do have notes how to proceed from there, so I won't hit that initial writer's block of how do I pick this back up, which I have to say I'm already so glad that I did, because I had a bad habit of sort of stopping the story and trying to pick it back up months later without any notes, and I have no idea what I was trying to do or what I was trying to go with the plot and the characters' emotional journeys. So having notes is really reassuring. It means I could set it aside to work on Vlogoween without feeling that stress of, am I going to remember what it is I was trying to do here? That being said, I'm really excited to pick this story back up. I've been wanting to get back into writing, so having something waiting and easy to jump back into is super thrilling for me. It's the first time it's ever happened, so I can't wait to jump back in. I was beyond excited to write the story, especially over the summer. I think a contemporary is a great summer kind of story. Now that it's getting into more dark times, fall and winter, I'm certainly veering towards the thriller, mystery, horror, fantasy type genres, but I do really want to finish my story, because I have other ideas that I'd like to write that sort of fit the season that we're in a little bit better. And I don't want to say I want to just like be done with it and get rid of it, but I'm excited to finish it and have my main character go on her journey the way she's supposed to and have it wrap up the way it was supposed to. Not to say that editing and going back is ever going to be easy work, but I do think for me personally, getting that initial draft done and out of the way, completely finished, is always going to be the hardest. Introductions and essays were always the hardest for me. Starting stories is always the hardest for me. I almost always pick up right in the middle of the action instead of that moment that starts the story. So my goal for NaNoWRIMO is essentially to be farther along than I am right now. That's it. I don't have the goal to finish it in mind per se. I mean, ambitiously, I would like to be able to finish it during the month of November for NaNoWRIMO, but on the really conservative side of goal setting, I do just want to get a little bit farther, even if it's just 1 or 2 more chapters in. that would be everything, because it means I've made progress on a story that I'm excited about and want to finish someday, and that I'm investing more time in something that's important to me. Now that I've been more regular about uploading videos, especially since I've been doing one every day for October, I do think I've gotten into a good routine with that, and I feel like it's part of my general routine now. It's not something I have to remember to do. It's something I want to do, something I've been doing, something that's sort of as easily as worked into the routine as like brushing your teeth or something. I have a lot of different things I always want to do at once, and unfortunately you can't do everything all at once. You have to learn to make a practice out of doing things, and I've been really good about journaling and video uploading, which are two major projects that I've wanted to be consistent about. Writing is the next one. So now that I'm in a good place with journaling and videos, I think it's time that I get working on integrating writing regularly into my routine. It's obviously going to take some trial and error to figure out what works for me, if I want to set a certain time limit or a certain word limit, or if I want to do it every day or once a week. I'll have to play around and figure out what writing routine works best for me and my life, but I'm excited to start to do so with NaNoWRIMO. So that is it for this video. That is it for my NaNoWRIMO prepping update. Be on the lookout for how it went. I'm going to try to vlog all of my NaNoWRIMO progress, so hopefully you will see that coming up sometime in the next couple months, probably in December, because I'll have to film all of November to really accurately update my NaNoWRIMO vlog. But if you enjoyed this video, do let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you want to keep up with me and all of my bookish/writing adventures, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button, and you should definitely ring the little bell so that you don't miss a beat of Vlogoween, you don't miss any of my upcoming videos or my update on NaNoWRIMO. So I will see you guys tomorrow for a new video. Bye!